Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being, American, and YouTuber Ronin. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Live from Sparkwood in 21. This series chronicles the 1990s cult classic television series Twin Peaks, its sequel series, Twin Peaks: The Return, created by David Lynch and Mark Frost, the films of David Lynch, and now to his early career, which was his short films. I'd like to say hello first off to everyone currently joining us on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I'd like to say hello to everyone currently joining us in the live chat tonight. Gambit 1987, host of Films with Friends, the creator of the 10-word review, Big Al Presents, faithful Blue Wrench channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube, watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions, Connie Cleary, Blue Wrench channel member, the voice of Northern Oklahoma, the tired midnight blogger himself. Nothing to see here, citizen. It's Curtis Selby. Scrolling down, channel member JPRPH1. Friend of the channel, Andrea Black. And of course, no night would be complete without Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the chat. Good to see you, sir. The Cosme link for tonight's feature should be at the top of all of our chats. We are all simulcasting this evening. My fellow panelists, the super fans, as I call them, the YouTubers who have joined me on this odyssey. Last call, Troy Pacelli.
Hello, hello.
Natters Network.
Good evening.
Band-Aged Boomer.
There needs to be a Twin Peaks Lego set. That needs to happen.
Well, it's funny you say that because there actually was, there, if I remember correctly, and somebody in the chat can feel free to correct me, there was a Red Room, fans come up with plans for,
yes,
how to do stuff. So that was online, but I think the minifigures were put out by, it wasn't an official Lego license. It was one of those other companies that does, so technically, yeah, that is a thing that exists.
Interesting.
How cool is that? To
That
borrow a
is
phrase
cool.
from another YouTuber.
That is cool. That's all I had to say.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of catchphrases from other YouTubers are starting to make their way into our lexicon.
Go away now.
Yes, that's a big one.
And I don't know.
I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back. It'll be easy. Barely an
inconvenience.
See, and this is how I know that streaming is now the new medium. Nobody's watching TV now, but everybody's watching these bigger YouTube channels.
All right.
Despite YouTube not sharing out people's streams.
And one of my favorite YouTubers that has no idea I exist. Yeet. Yeet.
Oh, yeah. Gray still plays, right?
Yeah, Gray still plays.
Yeetus. Sorry. Let's get back on topic.
I'm seriously considering that if we get a dog or a cat, to
name
him Yeet.
And Meaty Bits.
And meaty bits. Yeah.
Yeet and meaty bits. Yes.
Meaty bits.
Yeah.
Well,
Keep that in mind as we get through some of these of these short films. Have you seen these already deleted scenes?
I have, but it has been quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of
Runs the gambit.
The thing is, this time I really don't feel like I have to say a lot, at least not at the beginning. For once, we actually have David Lynch to give us the intros on each one of these.
We do.
Assuming I have this edited correctly.
Okay. How to Sergeant Garatina. Good evening, everyone. Looks like you and I also first met on the panel, Starkfire, back on June 16th. Let's go. All right. Here's a brief synopsis of what we're going to be airing tonight. This is a film from not a film. It's a collection of short films from 2002 entitled The Short Films of David Lynch. And the synopsis reads as follows. It's a DVD collection of the early student and commissioned film work of American filmmaker David Lynch. As such, the collection does not include Lynch's later short works, which are listed in filmography. The DVD contains introductions by Lynch to each film. That is 6 figures getting sick 6 times. The alphabet, the grandmother, the amputee, the cowboy, and the Frenchman, which I definitely have a few things to say about when we get to it, and premonitions following an evil deed. So, all right, buckle up and take a ride into the mind of the early days of David Lynch, and a few not so early days too, because you will be seeing a couple of familiar faces along the way who we're going to point
Quite a
out
few,
as we go on with this. All right, so please join us over at the Cosme Room. As I said, the link should be at the top of both chats. Hello to Santiago Chavez. Good to see you, sir. All right. We are going to get started.
Yep.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, darn. Hold on a second. It's doing this again. When I let it sit too long, for some reason, it doesn't want to work for it.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Use your mouse jiggler.
It doesn't. That's not the problem.
Goose in the boomin'.
And I don't have subtitles for this because I took it directly from the DVD. Ooh. There we go. All things considered, I'd rather be here than in Philadelphia. What he's talking about is animation.
Alright.
So, I mean,
kind of speaks for itself.
kind of does.
Yeah.
There is more to it. This animation style feels very avant-garde, late 60s, early 70s. I think of things like Monty Python.
Or Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, exactly. What's disappointing here is he gets you all interested with, a black background with green foliage growing out of it, and you're like, oh, that sounds nice. But what you're actually going to get is 6 guys getting sick 6 times.
And I'm eating.
Yeah. I mean, I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, I'm not really paying close attention to this one because I'm eating.
Well, you kind of get the gist of it. It's not. I don't think it's that deep.
No, but somebody getting sick, especially while you're eating, is disgusting.
But this is 6 guys getting sick 6 times.
And they're animated.
Yeah, and they're animated.
You're within throwing distance.
I know. The siren sound is very off-putting.
Yeah, I'm more bothered by that.
Turn down my sound. And I'm going to turn it down even more. Yeah, I'm just going to wait till that's over because that's annoying.
I mean, I guess what's interesting is it also shows I assume their stomachs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what goes in must come out one way or another, right?
Right. I prefer that it push all the way through, but sometimes.
And for my friends to the north, this is what a police siren sounds like.
Yeah. What's interesting is the whole concept behind the siren is it is meant to be disruptive, to get your attention, right? It's an emergency, pay attention to what's going on. It's not a standard note. It's a broken note. It's actually a series of broken notes. Whew. Welcome, Jason Fox. Good to see you.
What?
Yeah. I mean, when a kid has a nightmare, what kind of songs do they know? Well, they know their ABCs, right? I mean, it's not, again, not that deep. He's literally, imagining a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. This is the beginning of the dream imagery,
right?
Taking shape in his films.
But
I mean, when you consider from an adult standpoint, this is just weird. But from a child's perspective, if this was your dream, this would be incredibly disturbing. I would wake up frightened. Okay, yeah, that's pretty horrifying, yes. Agent Boomer dropped a meme of Elmo doing the alphabet. Yeah, this is Sesame Street on acid having a bad trip.
What?
They're still all throwing up because I haven't been watching.
No more throwing up. I can't promise there won't be other grossness, but
Oh,
yikes.
Well, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Expecting Freddy Krueger to pop out. Just
Yeah, it's like that'll happen. You say your ABCs, you spew blood. It happens.
girl Peggy Lynch. Okay.
Yep. Peggy Reeves, first wife.
Makes me wonder if Margaret Lanterman was named in her honor. It's a good place to start. It was a thing.
for your screenwriters out there, he's basically talking about a beat outline.
Right.
Just like saying Tootie.
Yeah. How strange it feels to me that so far all three of these productions predate me. By the way, I did put these in chronological order by when they were made.
I swear.
And this is that same, you know,
He could have had a career
animation style. Of course,
that's
huh?
weird. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that was some stop motion, but this is that, you know, very Monty Python-esque type style animation.
The heck? Whoa.
It's very
Dude.
interesting. I wonder if that effect was done by putting fishing wire, in his mouth and pulling it tight.
Who's in the ground?
Cabbage Patch Kid. Yeah, that's almost got to be a fishing line. I can't believe you get that effect from rigid collodion.
Is this from one of the Twilight movies? What the? He's hitting the sauce there pretty hard.
I mean, if you lived in one of David Lynch's short stories, wouldn't you?
I guess. She's got to get her hair perfect.
And those drapery runners got to be silent.
Dude, did he wet the bed? Is that what that's symbolic of?
I mean, he's looking at the sheets. You hear running water. That would be my guess. There's a orange-yellow stain in the bed.
This is weird.
That he just covered up.
Maybe it's formaldehyde because he's like undead or something. I might not be wrong actually with that.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
Hey.
Well, that's just child abuse. I don't care if they are dead.
Yeah. I feel like she needs a cigarette dangling from her mouth. The heck? Those are seeds. Whoa. Just got to find the right one.
You know who he looks like with his face all white like that and whatnot? He looks like, what's his name? Bud Cort? Is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not him. I'm just saying it looks like him.
What the heck is that?
Now, instead of peeing in the bed, he's putting dirt in the bed.
Well, I mean, it's one way to cover up the
stain,
right? Yeah.
Well, this is on top of the sheet, not on the mattress itself.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna do more than just dump dirt there.
You've seen this before.
I've seen parts of it, yeah.
Do you think these sheets got used again after this film?
I mean, after they got washed, maybe.
Yeah, use some heavy bleach there.
I mean, you got to keep in mind, he didn't really have a lot of money to work with. Just to live on, I got a rock.
It's a seed.
Is it a rock or a potato?
Well, it is
it's
now.
A seed. The bag said seeds. Are you not paying attention?
Yes, but what is it a seed for? It's a rock seed.
Okay,
when you see what it grows, you will agree it was a rock.
We have volcano?
Well, not exactly.
Oh,
I mean,
so this is a Charlie Brown thing. I got a rock.
I got a rock, yeah. Okay, I like the fact that they're doing a sound effect like thunder and rain. Now, the reason I say he grew a rock is because I don't like the idea that he grew a poop.
Yeah.
Well, it's a spiky rock.
I mean, it could be like some sort of a mushroom or fungus or something. By the way, this Electric Grandmother prequel is weird.
Yeah, I have to admit, where is the grandmother?
That is the grandmother.
That doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
It will. I mean, it's going to become a grandmother.
Because he doesn't get along with his parents. He needs a kindly old grandmother.
That's exactly right. See, you're keyed in. You're okay. You should be a little concerned. You're starting to understand David Lynch.
Yeah.
Nate says that Flappy announced he is moving to Canada to run for prime minister, but it was derailed by a very messy menage a trois rumor after Flappy added 2 chicken midgets. Yeah.
Really? We got here.
Did you know you could basically grow a grandmother from a rock overnight?
Why not? Has anyone tried it?
I mean, I kind of have a feeling that most kids that played in the dirt, buried rocks.
Boy.
What, this again?
This guy needs to take a Quaalude, man. I'm telling you.
I know, right? I mean, that was popular, back in the 70s. It's a good point. Curtis is pointing out this kid is in his 60s now.
What am I watching here? Is it Chrysalis?
You remember the Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah.
This is kind of like
goodness.
that. Obviously, some giving birth allegories.
Why is it always black goo?
Because it's gross. Gives a visceral, I don't know, image.
It's a very wet movie.
Yeah, it is. I would actually say moist. It's very moist. Now, to be fair, Grandma hasn't seen the sun either, so. Hello. Well, that was nice. He brought her flowers. Sort of.
Oh, you didn't tell me she was going to be an Italian grandmother. She's got the mustache.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
No, she got a mustache. I could see it. Guess he ain't sleeping in that bed anymore.
Family dinner?
I suppose, yeah.
What are they listening to?
Moaning.
Something creepy.
I bet that's a Hawaiian roll he just took out of there. Oh,
That's the sound that my computer was making before I changed the fan.
Yeah, pretty much.
when does child services show up?
Yeah, right. Sometime soon, I hope.
Child services would show up, and then the child services lady would start yelling at him and doing the same thing, right? That's what happened in this movie.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah.
Having himself some
Grandma always has a bowl of candy out.
yeah, that's true. That's what that is. Those chuckles he's eating? What is that?
Something like that, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
He's the boy in the striped pajamas.
I suppose.
Yep.
You know, Russell Crowe in what was it, The Gladiator? Are you not entertained? This
Yes.
one would be more like, are you not disturbed?
Yeah, man. This is like, whoa! The heck am I watching here? You know, I'm going to be having nightmares about this later, right?
The animated portion.
What the? What the?
I always considered this the precursor to Eraserhead.
Yeah. I suspect this short exists in the universe that Tommy also exists in.
So when does Zabriskie Point start?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird. Kind of Harold and Maude-esque.
Now starring Catherine Zeta-Jones.
what? Wait, what just happened? Going back?
Nate.
Wait, what?
Stay tuned.
Eraserhead makes sense compared to this.
Well, honestly, I don't think it's supposed to be, again, all that deep. I think it's meant to be just kind of abstract.
Hello to our resident Klingon, Mark Melnikoff. Curtis is way better than what you had said. Grandmother killed Laura Palmer. No, but
Grandma's a teapot.
Yep. Jim Henson's Anthony Hopkins babies.
What the heck?
She can't stop.
Yeah.
Were his parents high?
Yeah.
Was David Lynch high when he did this?
Kind of hope so. And you see he's got like a bottle in front of him, so it's, implied. Making it very clear that it's a bottle in front of him and not a frontal lobotomy.
But I'm pumped. Is grandma dead?
Yeah.
What?
Mark, I love that that meme is said by James Doohan. I hear it in his voice.
Hmm.
That was a thing. that David Lynch did.
What does it mean?
It means he got a grant. Honestly, I'm not even kidding about that. Yeah. From the American Film Institute, the American Video Institute.
Yeah.
And later, Fred said, "Oh my God, what have I done?"
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, Catherine Coulson.
Yep. By the way, in case someone hasn't said it today, don't smoke, kids.
Mm.
If I had said that, I would have been wrong. I am not arguing that with you.
Mm. Oh.
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
I've never understood these short films. Okay, so right now I'm getting kind of shades of The Return with all of these characters that we have no idea who they are, and trying to keep track of these names in your head makes no sense.
No, like the 119 chick.
Yeah. Or all the people at the Roadhouse talking about people that you have no idea who they are.
And as with most films, I am left to ask, who is Paul?
Right.
Oh, I get it. He's with Timo from My So-Called Life. Okay.
Oh, it's leaking.
No, nobody? Okay. Okay. And we're back.
Is this the other video tape?
And
stock?
so the first one was, unless I'm mistaken, the first one was film and this one is videotape.
No, they're both videotapes. They're just different qualities.
Oh, okay. I see.
They're trying to determine which looks better.
But it wasn't fire.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. No one in these films can chill out.
Okay. Boomer?
Yeah?
You kill Jim. I will kill Paul.
Okay.
And Troy and Netter, I'm going to need you to drive Helen home.
Fine, it'll work out.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. Yes.
Okay.
Mark says he's glad this isn't in color.
Yeah. Yeah, me.
I mean,
I'm
honestly,
with
at
you on
this
that,
point, I would just get like a hot poker and cauterize the whole damn thing.
Because very clearly what we're doing is not working.
Right.
And I think he's out of here. Yeah, he left.
Wow. Just wow.
But the good news is she has a log.
Well, she will. If she doesn't now, she will, yes.
Yeah.
It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's better than bad, it's good.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I thought he was going to say a trip that I took on acid. Just what we need. David Lynch getting ideas.
Why are we in France? I don't know.
What?
Bro, blue.
Buckle up.
I mean, wow, we really get his whole backstory, don't we?
We need it. You're just complaining about not having backstory with the prior short. Okay?
Yeah, you're right. You make a good point there.
The heck?
Yeah, you are about to see the craziest travel log of all time. Yes. Thank you, Dusty. Yes. Okay, go. Yeah.
Because Dusty, you're my number one guy.
Yes. Conan the Destroyer. My sister's brothers, cousins, friends, uncles. I don't know what it is, but it ain't normal.
Yeah. I mean, for crying out loud, can we get through a stanza of Red River Valley just once, please?
Uh-oh.
I think that's Deputy Hawk's granddad.
What the heck?
Yes, usually my first word when I think of France, yes. In case you haven't figured it out yet, you have been captured.
Oh, that he hears.
Man down.
Well, now we know what happened to Flappy.
Yeah, that was the Flappy cameo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has Nate here translate?
Yeah, right. Nate, what you saying? Can we shoot him now, please?
No.
Yep. See?
Okay.
Wine.
Wine.
And baguettes.
Well, yeah.
Bread.
Is that his only line now?
Yep. Brie. That's Jose Ferrer.
Funny.
Just that one
Yes,
time.
Jacko?
Sentimental old you. Do 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 do. Yeah. Jet time me. It's a love letter. That's
It
a
needed
good way
killing.
of dealing with a rattler.
Okay, those are not French.
Basically, he's got everything that's French in that box.
Or is considered. Okay, wait, where's the French toast?
Wow, you're quick on the uptake.
No, they.
If you're going to eat the fries properly, you need vinegar and salt.
Right.
Yes, thank you, Gordon.
Needed beer nuts. Oh, little doggies. Misfortune and none of my own.
Ladies.
He looks familiar.
He looks a lot like Bronson Pinchot, but it's not him.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't thinking he looked like him, but we'll get rid of the stupid mustache because that
doesn't help.
ridiculous. It's something about those huge eyes of his.
Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 ba, do, ba, do.
What's that? You don't like him?
By the way, that is Michael Horace.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, Dusty.
Man's word is his bond.
He's got an awful pretty haircut for an Indian.
Let's pull back into a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Snails scared you?
Meanwhile,
The Dixie Chicks.
Are they the ones that sang the interlude?
Yes. Somebody's playing the saw.
Cebu.
Can.
Yep. You can if you have to.
Look at chickens.
Cock.
Wow. Would have been pretty cool if that had been Nick Cage.
See, I'm convinced you cannot play electric guitar unless you're leaning back or all the way forward.
What'd she say?
I think Pierre's gonna like Texas.
Do you girls know what that means?
The where they're macking on them, I suspect they do.
Or that might be the only French that they've ever heard.
Possibly.
From the song Lady Marmalade.
Right. Discouraging
Word.
and skies are not cloudy all day. Doopy doopy doo.
Lady Liberty.
She's French.
Who is?
Lady Liberty.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Of course she is. I'm French Canadian. I'm a dead.
It kind of makes sense. All that, everything in that box is French.
that cake fit in his bag?
One thing I'm going to say, those three gals can really harmonize.
Got some horsies. That's a good old fashioned cowboy breakfast. I see some beans.
I saw some fried eggs.
What the?
Snail.
Escargot.
Oh.
I mean, that was a thing that happened too.
Well, no one died.
True.
In the end, everyone got along.
Well, there you go. That was a thing that happened.
Hmm. Mm.
He misspoke. He didn't mean 55 minutes. There you go.
Dude, that was freaky.
I think I'd missed one in there somewhere. I feel like there was another one that I didn't. Oh, no, because it was just really short. I forgot it was 55 seconds.
Yeah.
Those weird looking dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. That was yeah. So there you go, guys. That was the early short films of David Lynch. You should feel a little bit disturbed. You should feel a little bit disturbed. So I'm thinking next week we might do either dynamic. What did I say? Next is dynamic 01. Let me see what the runtime is.
First off, what exactly is Dynamic 01?
It's some other short films. These appeared on davidlynch.net. Let's see. Dynamic 01. I just want to see what the runtime is on that. Let's see. That's not right. Well, I'll figure it out. I thought I had ripped it and I haven't. So there is that. There is also Dumbland, which it's a number of episodes over a whole season. That one is all animation, and it is also very very strange. Each episode is about, I think it's 35 minutes long. Let me see. Yeah, it's 8 episodes of about 35 minutes each. So it goes a little longer than we could try to do like a little over 2+ hours each time. I don't know if we could get through it. Let's just plan on doing one live from Sparkwood in 21 with like, I don't know, say like the first 3 or 4 episodes and see what we're dealing with, because I have not watched Dumbland just yet.
I have not either. So
Okay.
I understand it is available on the lime green box, which I do not have. So
Right. So there you go. Anyway, just saying, we're looking at a couple more weeks of some very avant-garde short films is what I'm basically getting.
Mhm.
How you guys feeling about that episode there? That thing that we just watched.
I like the Cowboys.
It was probably the most straightforward.
yeah,
Still not terribly, but more so.
But I don't know about those Frenchmen.
I don't either. You know, who was it during World War II who was given the order to destroy France, and he said he wouldn't do it because he felt he had an obligation to preserve culture? Yeah, you know, of all the horrendous things those guys did during World War II, that's right up there with them. Not destroying France.
Oh, come on.
okay. I would like to make a quick statement to my potential French followers. Mr. Pacelli is speaking only for himself, and
The views and opinions
rather-
of Last Call with Troy
Views
Pacelli
and
are his alone and do not necessarily reflect those of deleted scenes starring Stephen Otten and the affiliates.
France has enough problems at the moment.
yeah.
Well, they've made their problems themselves. You know, this is what I'm saying. The otherwise bad Germans, you know, we're going to destroy France, and one particular bad German said, no, we shouldn't do that. And as it turns out, by leaving them to their own devices for about 70 years, the French have pretty much done it on their own. But yep, Curtis says Tolkien hated France too. I tend to agree on a lot of things with Tolkien. So there you go.
Well, can you blame him?
Not at all.
No.
He was spot on. I think he was absolutely right. You know, first impressions are lasting impressions.
I was reading it in one of my James Bond short stories where he goes to Paris, and he said, "Yeah, after the war, this place turned into a dump. They let all the riffraff in." And I'm thinking, this is like, after World War II, he's talking about. What would he say about it now?
Yeah,
I mean, because he liked Paris.
This is why I keep telling
Paris as a teenager. That's what I'm going to get into detail about James Bond.
This is why I keep telling Mark, if you know history, you can predict the future. Just saying. You have not had snails until you have had Klingon ones. They have bumpy shells.
I'm sure they do.
All right. So, theories, thoughts. Was the grandmother real or metaphor?
Well, okay, let's be honest. With the exception of the Frenchman, I would say all of it is intended to be metaphor. And I think even parts of the Frenchman are meant to be metaphor. Whereas I generally tend to argue with Nate about, yes, your wife is French and she got out of there because she was one of the smart ones. The fact that she ain't there says a lot. Just saying. Despite, you know, the back and forth I go about with Nate tends to say, oh, it doesn't mean anything, it's just weird for weirdness sake. While normally I disagree on some of his bigger pieces, I would say that a lot of that is true here. I think a lot of this is very much art for art's sake. You know, it was, I mean, especially when he's talking about trying to get, you know, an AFI grant, you know, he's playing up to the beanie crowd.
The beanie crowd.
Yeah, the berets and the, you know, so forth. And I suggest we ask the Native Americans about porous borders. Well, there's that. Problem is they were having too much, spending too much time fighting amongst themselves. But there you go. That's my take on it. I'm sorry. I told you this one wasn't going to be very deep. It's just a mood piece.
My take on it is don't beat your undead children, please. All right.
Yeah, you should not beat your children, whether they are alive, dead, undead, whatever condition they're in. It is all just very
He's
bad
leaking
form.
formaldehyde. He can't help it.
Yes. Exactly. Now, I do understand the consternation. I'm allergic to formaldehyde. It gives me a bad headache. So
Okay.
I like the short one. Okay.
because it was short.
I get it. Now, I actually do like most of them. Well, especially the first time around, you know, because these were films that I had only heard of, and then I was finally getting a chance to see them for myself. Because there's one of the Twin Peaks books, or sort of, I should say, kind of Twin Peaks adjacent, that was listing all of these films and describing them, or attempting to. And so, you know, I was curious. So when I finally got a hold of the DVD of what we just saw, that was my opportunity to sit down and actually watch the film. So I'm happy that I got that opportunity. And, you know, granted, there have, you know, to me, a varying quality, but again, we are seeing a progression, and you can tell which of his own films he was doing at the time. You know, obviously, we're seeing things like the alphabet before he's doing features. The grandmother's very clearly kind of Eraserhead adjacent.
Eraserhead, yeah, exactly.
Obviously, you know, the Frenchman's during Twin Peaks or around that time.
And you're keying into exactly what I've been saying about the whole purpose for all of this. It's worthwhile to look at these other things that Lynch has done, because you start to get insight into him as a filmmaker, as a writer, the common themes that he tends to do, which tells you more about, you know, it might give you better insight to any particular piece you want to look at.
All right. So I think that is going to be it for this week, folks.
Well, wait a minute.
Right.
Netter didn't give her thoughts.
Oh, Netter. Okay,
Well,
please.
I know what she's gonna say.
What the hell did I just watch?
Okay.
Well, actually, that's better than I thought you were gonna say. To be honest with you.
It's a family show.
Well, yeah, I thought
We
we were
tried.
gonna have 6 guys getting sick 6 times and one woman getting sick once.
No. When I saw the first one starting to throw up, I took out my earpiece and turned down my volume. I was not going to be partaking
listening
in
to
any of
that. Yeah, exactly.
I also wasn't watching it. I had something else up on my
I
screen because
understand.
no, I'm eating. I'm not going to throw up.
I fully
That was
understand.
disgusting.
Yes, it was.
I mean, I know David Lynch is weird, but ew.
You know, sometimes all he's looking to do is cause a visceral reaction, and that would cause a visceral reaction. So there you go.
So let us go one time or one more. Boomer, what do you have coming up?
Well, I'll be on Friday with Last Call at Troy. I'll let him talk more about that. And then Sunday, we have Geeky Geezers. Major sequel announcement news. The Last Witch Hunter is getting a sequel, and Michael Caine will be joining Vin Diesel once again. Are y'all excited?
I have never even heard of the first one.
Oh, okay. Might be
Well,
one for October. I don't know. Okay. It's got
Yeah.
witches in it, and he's got to hunt them because they're bad. They're bad
Witches.
Bad witches. I think Elijah Wood is in it too. Yes.
he is.
Okay. All right. That's it.
So,
But yeah, it's getting a sequel. It's like the sequel nobody was clamoring for. We're getting it, so I'm kind of curious.
Well, the main thrust being you have Michael Caine at the age of 92 coming out of retirement to
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
How much money are they throwing at him? My God.
I don't know, man.
Never.
Oh, let's see. After this, I'm going to be over on Troy's channel. Well, actually, on my channel too, for Blake 7. I forget which one it is. It's one of those spacey things. Something bad's going to happen, and the crew's got to get out of it.
Right.
And then on Thursday, my special guest on Thursday Things, and I need to turn my volume up again because I can't hear me. My special guest would be I Am the 13th Child, and we'll be discussing scary ghost stories of the haunted house that he grew up in.
Ooh,
So that's going to be interesting.
Cool.
And then Saturday, over on Netter Network Retro Cinema,
Who we gonna watch?
Ghostbusters.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then I'm just guesting everywhere else.
There you go.
Troy.
So yes, as Netter was saying, right after this, well, not right after, in a half hour, we'll be over on our channels for Blake 7. The episode is called Headhunter. It's a headhunting robot going amok in the base, and they've got to stop it. It's not that deep. And let's see. All this week, of course, I have Liquid Lunch. Tomorrow at noon Central will be WTF Wednesday. Thursday is going to be a busy day, though, because right after Liquid Lunch, I will be starting a new ongoing guest panelist on pop culture archivists. So I will be happy to carpool over with any of you that want to come with me over there. And additionally, after that, I will be making an appearance on Jason Fox's 540 Studios for a guest appearance in the evening, just before Thursday Things on Netter's Network. Friday evening, for Last Call, Boomer and I will be discussing some of our favorite toys from the 70s that if you didn't get them right away, you weren't gonna get them because they were recalled for danger. Danger, Will Robinson. There was a lot of toys that came out in the 70s that were considered bad. We'll talk about that.
Yes. That'll be fun.
Lawn darts, Weebles.
Jarts, exactly.
Good times.
I don't know what a Weeble is.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. They're little egg-shaped people.
Okay, we'll have to look into that. Okay.
They were essentially choking hazards.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Because honestly, we want to remove Darwin from the picture. Instead of letting stupid people die, we've got to make sure that we maintain the idiocy pool. It seems to be the way,
It's the way of things.
Here's your sign.
The 70s. Good times.
Right.
All right. Well, that thing brings things on over to myself. Thursday, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater. This week's movie will be Blind Fury with Rutger Hauer. Later on that night, at 11:30, will be my program Coming Attractions. We get to find out what I'm going to be doing for next week, up to and including my appearance this Friday night at 8 p.m. on Films with Friends over on Big Al's channel. This week's movie is The Raven from 1963, directed by Roger Corman, starring Vincent Price, Boris Karloff, Peter Lorre, and some young whippersnapper named Jack Nicholson. Not really sure if he had a career after that film. I'll have to look into it, but yeah, he's in the film. Let's see, and Saturday, if all goes to plan, I am going to be joining Pop Culture Minefield for a Saturday afternoon matinee, or whatever the hell the show's called now, and we're going to be discussing Quantum of Solace, the second Daniel Craig Bond film, which, believe it or not, more of us like than you would think. So we're going to be talking about that. And of course, I'll be in the chat, at least there, for Ghostbusters. So looking forward to seeing that. Bill usually has a karaoke show. I usually join it around the midnight hour, so I plan to be there for at least a few rounds of that. Don't know if there's going to be a Western Cinema yet, because Bill has the Sports Network up and running, so we'll be seeing if there's going to be a show this week or not. I'll let you know. I am planning an unscripted and probably going to get me taken off the air. I don't know. It's not going to be a pretty one, and YouTube will not like it because I will not be watching my language. And I do have reviews up right now for The Conjuring Last Rites, as well as the Thursday Murder Club. And I'm planning on seeing The Long Walk this weekend, so hopefully I'll have a review up then as well. All right.
It's kind of funny. I heard Big Al's 10-word review on The Conjuring, and I kind of generally expect Al's reviews to be more on the positive side. He tends to give everything as much as he can, benefit of the doubt, try to find the good. And it was really interesting because I could totally hear in his 5-word review and the comments that he made after that, it sounded a lot like what Sin said in her because she talked a little bit about it in the chat today on Liquid Lunch, and I was like, huh, okay, that sounds pretty consistent. So there you go on that.
Well, I'm a dissenting vote.
Well, there was a couple
Yeah,
people
so,
in the comments that said it was really good. You should go see it while you can. And I'm like, I am so behind on that whole series. I feel like I have a lot more films to see before that. You know, is there like a box set out there of the Conjuring series?
There actually might be. Let me
I'm
look
sure
that up
there
for you.
is.
I think there is actually, Troy. I'll send you a link if I see one. All right.
Because that really would be the much easier
Yeah.
way to go than get these all piecemeal.
Yeah. There might actually be a Conjuring collection. I think I saw that actually. Yeah, on Blu-ray and DVD, Conjuring 7 film collection, Blu-ray $20.99. The DVD is $12.99 on Amazon. So $20.99 for the Blu-ray, $12.99 for the DVD, and it comes with 7 movies. There you
That's
go.
not bad. That's
Yeah,
really
that's
not
bad at all,
bad.
actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good.
And actually, I think that comes with I think all the movies up until the latest one. So yeah, you're good. The one that's on theaters. Yeah.
Because
Cool.
great, you now have 4 Conjuring movies, 3 Annabelle films, one of which, as far as I'm concerned, you can consider a Conjuring movie because the Warrens are in it.
Okay.
Of course, you have the 2 Nun films, the second of which I haven't seen yet, and you have the Curse of La Llorona. If there are any of them past that, I don't remember, but yeah.
And at the risk of
That's
sounding
kind of the
stupid,
arc.
was there a I guess the Amityville Horror wouldn't actually be considered part of this, would it? Because it wasn't made in line with those films.
No.
No,
Though there is a scene in one of them where they actually see them at the Amityville house, but that's they didn't
no,
actually,
they didn't.
they probably figured that story's been done. There's no point in doing it in the Conjuring
Yeah.
universe. Yeah.
Because I always thought that was going to be kind of the final battle, so to speak. It was going to be Amityville, but they didn't go there. They went with the Smurl house instead. So,
And do
yeah.
the Warrens appear in either of those movies?
Amityville?
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say obviously not played by the same actors. It would have been
No.
years earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, there's 37 Amityville movies a year,
There are a lot. Are a lot. That's true.
Other Amityville movies that will be coming in the future. The Amityville Remote, the Amityville Notebook, the Amityville Pencil, and of course,
funny man.
Amityville, and
Double Amityville Horror with extra sauce on the side. Yes, I know.
I'm waiting for the Amityville 100 Acre Wood vacation.
Oh, crossover with
yes, exactly
with
the Pooh Bear,
Universe. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, the Peter Pan one wasn't all that bad for what it was. I was kind of surprised.
Funny.
I'm just starting to think about all the stories that we could do, like in like a Call of Cthulhu game, set, with in and around the environs of Amityville.
Oh, count me in. All right.
Cool.
Well, I think that's the show for tonight, folks.
Yeah.
I do want to thank. No, Curtis. No, I was making that up. No. Get that out of your head right now. No. Okay. Mark Melnikoff, please get that out of your head. No.
Oh God.
Okay. Let's get it all here, guys. All right. I do want to thank, of course, my fellow panelists for joining me once again this week. Troy Nutter, Boomer. I want to thank everyone who is following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. We did have, at one point, over 30 people watching, so thank you. Hope that you enjoyed the show. I know we had... he wasn't in the chat, but he was in the Cosme, Santiago Chavez. Thank you. Doesn't normally show up in the chat, but he's always in Cosme during a lot of my shows. So thank you once again. Thank everybody in the chat. Connie Curtis, our resident Klingon Mark Melnikoff, Nate, of course, JPR H1, Sergeant Jared, scroll up. I don't want to forget Jason, of course, with this 5-4 Studio, Danny Berry Sports Highlights, Andrea Black, Big Al Presents, and Gambit 1987. I think that's. I think that was everybody. If I missed anyone, please forgive me. All right. Netter, would you like to take us out with your closer?
Well, of course, we want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for the many ways that you encourage us and support us and our channels. We love you guys. You guys are so Osmo. Thank you for being a part of our family. And thank you for joining us on this very weird journey we had tonight. Hopefully that won't be off-putting for any of you, because that was just very strange. Next week, hopefully it'll be something a little bit happier. Don't know what's planned. Did anyone say? Do we know yet?
For what?
For next week?
More short stories. We haven't
more short
decided
stories.
which batch of them.
Okay. Well, hopefully no throwing up, guys.
Yeah.
But until then, just stay put right here and you'll be redirected to Blake 7. And until you get there, good night and God bless.
All right. And as I always say at the end of every show, thank you all once again for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the show. From HQ, the corner of Sparkwood and 21, and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy, because this is how we will.